Hey everybody, it is Monday, May 18th, um, and I'm here in the salon. It's 7:44 p.m. So let's see, a quick little update, I guess, on a few things. So originally we were hoping to be open at the beginning of May, and then the can get kicked down the road, and we said 2 weeks after phase one began. And then she decided last week that, oh, I meant phases will be 4 weeks, not 2 weeks. So that would take us to Memorial Day weekend, right? So we were aiming for a reopening on Tuesday, May 26th, the day after my birthday, by the way, if you want to make a note of that. And then, yeah, and then last week she was like, oh no, uh, it's 4 weeks from when phase one began, that phase two might start if the metrics look good and hospitalizations are down and deaths are down and confirmed cases are down and all of that. So everything's down, by the way. Um, like 3,000 people were tested yesterday, and I think only 100 something tested positive. So the infection rates are diminishing. 7 people died. God bless their souls. Uh, most people, as you know, that are dying are in nursing homes, and or in residential care type of centers where there's compromised situations to begin with. And the hospitals have plenty of capacity. So that was the original reason. We don't want to have like this overwhelming rush on the hospital establishment or the medical establishment. That never happened. Convention center was never used. Citizens Bank building was never used. Lowe's was never used. Millions and millions of dollars were invested into those facilities for temporary hospitals, and not one patient was ever admitted. So it seems like we've met the metrics. We did kind of everything that we were told to do. We stayed home. We did our social distancing. We were masked in public. We ordered takeout. We, you know, collected unemployment. We applied for our loans. We did everything. You know, we ordered our supplies, and the can keeps getting kicked down the road, which is incredibly frustrating. Uh, Ken and I have devoted 43 years of almost 43 years of our lives to running a business in Rhode Island. That's a lot of heart, blood, sweat, and tears, and personal sacrifices. And every single small business in Rhode Island, whether you've been open for a year or 50 years, has had the same experience. It has to be a labor of love. Rhode Island is one of the most business unfriendly states in the country. So for everyone who owns a small business, who has ever tried to start a small business, um, you know what sort of sacrifice is involved. And um, again, it's a labor of love. And I see businesses up and down Main Street that will not reopen. I've heard of salons throughout the state that will not reopen. I've seen restaurants that will not reopen. Um, it's sad. It's really sad to have people's dreams and just shattered by something out of their control. We're smart. We know how to ride the wave of like good times and bad times, and good economies and bad economies, um, and we've survived. And now we're being forced to remain closed while other businesses are allowed to open. And we know how to maintain sanitation. It's the first thing you learn when you go to hairdressing school. Every stylist and massage therapist and nail tech and barber and who am I missing? Esthetician. They're all licensed by the Department of Health. Sanitation is second nature to us. Uh, Not necessarily second nature to people who work at Walmart or Shaw's, but they've learned, right? And we know how to do social distancing. We've been doing it for over 2 months now. Um, so I don't want to end on a negative note. We're hoping to reopen as soon as possible. It won't be one day sooner than legally allowed. It won't be one day later. None of my stylists are doing hair on the side. They have too much respect for their careers and for the health of themselves and their families. Um, I give them a lot of credit because that would be the easiest thing in the world to do right now to make a quick buck is just like go to somebody's kitchen, right? How safe is that? At least here in the salon, we can control the environment. We can make sure that we have the proper sanitation stuff involved. This stuff kills HIV viruses. It kills swine flu. It kills, it's a fungicide, it's a viruside, it's a bactericide. We can spray it on everything. It kills germs. Okay? I'm stocked up. Let's see. I've ordered hundreds of disposable face masks for my staff, but also for clients who might forget to, wear one or bring one with them when they come in for an appointment. So I've got, we've ordered extra capes so we can assure that we have a clean, sanitized cape for every single client. We've spaced out our salon so that every other station will be kept vacant. So there's plenty of social distancing involved. We redid our reception room, beautiful new hardwood floors, but also spaced our chairs 12 feet apart. I got rid of all the magazines. Um, we know how to do this. And I wish the governor and the Department of Commerce would have some faith in us, but more importantly, I wish they would listen to us because we've been reaching out for months and our pleas and our requests and our suggestions have fallen on deaf ears. Um, I know dozens and dozens and dozens of salon owners and stylists who have reached out to the Department of Commerce, to the Lieutenant Governor. Unfortunately, Gina doesn't even talk to the Lieutenant Governor, but he's very supportive of small businesses. Um, we've emailed the Department of Health. We've reached out to Gina. We've contacted the media. We've done everything that we could do in our power to legally do without breaking the law. Um, but it's gotten to the point where it's not a matter of health and public safety anymore. It's a matter of controlling the economy and preventing adults from making decisions on the risks that they're willing to take. Now, yesterday I went rafting down the Patuxent River in an inflatable raft with one of my best friends. And I decided at the last minute, let's just go on down the Patuxent River Falls underneath the Broad Street Bridge. Well, guess what? The boat capsized. We both went to the bottom. We were caught in a strong current. I lost my camera, my phone. We could have easily lost our lives, but it was a risk we were willing to take. And I didn't need to ask the governor or the mayor or any official for permission to do that. That's my right as an adult. You may think I'm stupid, but that was a risk I was willing to take. If you don't want to take risks, no one's forcing you to. You can stay home. No one's forcing you to come to a salon. No one's forcing you to go to Shaw's or to a strip club in Woonsocket that's suddenly going to be allowed to serve food by their dancers. Ironic, right? But no contact, right? And you can go to the dentist and have a root canal. That's definitely high contact, close contact. Um, but I guess we're just a bunch of hair cutters, and our opinion doesn't really matter. But we have a lot of respect for you, our clients. We love you. We know the impact we have on your lives, and the impact that you have on our lives is equally valuable and irreplaceable. And we'll be there for you, whether it's in a week or 2 weeks or a month. We'll be there. And I know you will be too. So God bless you all. I wish you health, well being, and happiness. And we look forward to seeing you very soon. God bless and thank you.